Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead reading. Oh, look at that. Queen of Wands just flipped out to say hello to you. That is you entirely. I'm so pleased to be back. I've missed so much doing these readings. I know I've only had a week off. It felt so much longer and I loved Malta. Malta is an incredible island if anybody gets a chance to go and visit it. But oh, I'm so glad to be back and doing my readings. I did take my cards to Malta, but unfortunately forgot my microphone. And so I didn't manage to get any readings in. Anyway, it's probably done me the world of good, to be honest with you, to have a nice break. And I hope you guys have been okay, and I thank you for your patience. So let's get on with these readings. So dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Aries and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. This is for week ahead commencing the 4th of November. Okay, they feel very energetic, so let's see what's in store for you. Lovely. Overall energy is the Magician. Take my mic, that's fine. Opportunity is the Four of Pentacles. Your challenge is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Wands is what you don't see coming. And oh my gosh, the outcome is the Sun. Oh, love this. Overall energy is the Magician. So for some of you, you're feeling like you can really accomplish something at last. Maybe there's something you've been manifesting that's coming to fruition next week. But overall, this is just an energy of, yeah, I can do it. You know, the get up and go has finally got up for you, and getting on is what I want to say. It's a very determined energy. It's a very confident, and yeah, things hopefully, whatever you've been wanting to achieve, are coming. You are in that energy next week. There's something coming round for you, and especially with the Sun outcome here and advice and outcome. Beautiful. Four of Pentacles is in your opportunity. So for some of you, there's an opportunity to sort your finances out. Pentacles are finances, material resources. It can also be whatever is relevant to you at the time. So I always say with this, with the Pentacles, as you know, that it's whatever your coinage is at the time. So is it your energy? Is it your time? Is it your finances? Either way, there's an opportunity for you to take control, to perhaps reflect upon them, make some changes. Could be a financial opportunity coming your way where you are going to be more stable, because fours in numerology is about stability also. Nine of Cups is your challenge. Now, the Nine of Cups is somebody who is wished everything's come to whatever they're feeling, you know, their love, their relationships, everything's going hunky-dory. They're feeling very content and very satisfied. As a challenge, there could be some frustration here for you, especially with that Magician energy next week. It could be that you're working on something, and you know what? It might take some time. There is a level of frustration here, perhaps with a relationship, with your emotions, with something that, whatever this manifestation is, would be something that you're working towards, maybe a bit challenging too. But if things are put on our lap, we don't appreciate it, do we? So that's what I'll say to that. Nine of Wands is what you don't see coming. Now, the Nine of Wands is about a card of don't give up, you're nearly there. Again, it's a lovely theme going on here. Something coming to fruition next week. It's going to be hard work, something you've been working towards. This is also a card to say, just perhaps delegate, ask for help. Perhaps there's going to be some help coming in that you're not going to see coming. And that could be help from the universe. That could be help physically from somebody. We are going to do clarifiers, so that will tell us a little bit more. So that is the card of don't give up, you're nearly there. And then the outcome is the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is all about love, light, feeling vitality, feeling positive. Just, yeah, you know, oh my gosh, to feel the sun on your face just uplifts every part of your body, doesn't it? Your mind, your soul, everything. So lovely week ahead for you. Let's see what it's all about though. Why do we have the Magician here, please and thank you, for Aries? There we go. clarified. Oh, we've got two there by the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the World. So for me, it looks like straight away I've got a message. It's the end of sleepless nights. It's the end. Something has, again, with the Magician, there's something that you have been working on has come to an end. Something that, sorry, no, the sleepless nights here, the worry, the stress are coming to an end. You have got the World card here, which is exactly that. This World card is all about something knitting together, a natural ending to something, ready to move on to something new. With that Magician card, oh my gosh, you couldn't wish for better cards, especially to see this Nine of Swords coming to an end, because I do feel like you have had a lot to think about lately, especially with your previous readings. This is literally, you can see she's up at night, she's worrying, but to get it with the World card is the best combo you could ever see. Yeah, the World card also is about things knitting together and naturally coming to an end. And the World card is the final card in the Major Arcana. After that is the Fool again. And it's like you start another journey, you go round again. It's also clarified by the Ace of Cups. New beginnings, love, relationships, something that you love. It's like a pouring of, I want to say, gratitude towards you as well, Aries, because I think you've worked really hard for this. I think you're really coming through a very, very difficult time. And it just looks like the week ahead is, I'm not saying it's going to happen all next week. Oh my gosh, Rosie in the garden, 100% from Monday to Friday. What I'm saying is the process is beginning next week. There is an inkling for you that this is now changing. The Four of Pentacles was your opportunity. Again, for you, some of you, it could be a work opportunity. There's something naturally coming to an end. Maybe if you've had, I want to say, some toxic people at work, something that's given you a lot of sleepless nights, something that's worried you, it could be that coming to an end. And the Four of Pentacles could be an opportunity for you to move on. Now, whether that stays in the same work, or with, or you're just being promoted and removed from that situation, that I feel like for some of you. So why do we have the Four of Pentacles here, please and thank you, for Aries? Clarified by the Page of Cups, lovely. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. I just feel like everything's calming down for you. This is how this reading is making me feel now. Everything is, you're able to go, I'm through that. Let's move on now. Let's go to the next bit. So the Four of Pentacles is your opportunity, clarified by the Four of Wands. Happy home life, stability again. It's another four. For some of you, it could be that you've put an end to perhaps thinking about moving and you've now decided to move. It's something to do with the home, something to celebrate too. With the finances, it could be that you're more in control of the home. You've got more, what do I want to say, organised financially within the home. And again, reason to celebrate. The Four of Wands is also, they say, the 1111 card, the angel number 1111, and it's a message to say you're on the right path. Eight of Pentacles is here. Really interesting that when I mentioned that perhaps you're going to be moving on in a new job or a new department, this is all about working independently. And this is also the card of perhaps some of you, you're going to be looking at a side hustle to get to create a better flow of energy, of money, of time and energy. This is about working independently too. But it's also a lovely card because it's an 8, and what goes around comes around. So the hard work that you've been putting in, it's like, is coming to fruition for you. It's a lovely flow of energy here with this reading. And you have the Page of Cups. I love the Page of Cups. This is an unexpected message of love, support. It's a surprise. This is a nice surprise. Cups, again, emotions, relationships. not always directly as your relationship. So what this can be taken as something that you love, something, some offer is coming towards you that's going to offer you this, or even a bit of a ta-da moment for yourself here. This surprise element, the Page of Cups is about a surprise. It could even be a message coming in to you from a page. I love that for you though. Really lovely cards there. Nine of Cups is in your challenge. So it's almost like, I feel like you can see what you want now, but you're almost stopping yourself from allowing yourself to do that, because maybe still in the back of your mind you're thinking, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to think too positive. I know that sounds really silly, but some of us, we actually do that. We self-sabotage and think, oh, I daren't think it's going to be that good, because then if I think it's going to be that good and it isn't, I'm disappointed. That's the exact opposite of what we should be doing. And this is what this card is about. And I think that's your mindset. You're not allowing yourself, because of what you've been through, maybe, to think that, oh my goodness, everything's going to be rosy in the garden again. Oh my gosh. Ten of Swords is clarified by that. Six of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Goodness me, this is exactly what I just said. So the Ten of Swords as a challenge. So the Ten of Swords is usually about the end of an era. You can stop worrying now. You can move on. The Ten of Swords are our is the mental suit. It's about our thoughts, our communication, and our mindset. And the Ten of Swords is usually, as I say, about you've been through an awful lot and now you can let go. But as a challenge, I said, didn't I? I feel like you are not allowing yourself to do that. And I don't blame you, because we can look back at things and think, oh, it's just going to be the same. And we can fall into that trap, if you like. The Six of Cups is here as well, and this is all about nostalgia and thinking about the past. Again, Ten of Swords, I feel like you're just thinking about what's happened in the past. And the Five of Pentacles is here. Now, the Five of Pentacles is also about a feeling of lack, feeling of being left out in the cold, a feeling of also perhaps you've had to be the one to look after everybody and you feel like you've gone 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. But I feel like with these combination of cards, it's only in your head that you think you can't move on. The Five of Pentacles is also, as a challenge, about not feeling like you can ask for help. And that is exactly what the Nine of Wands is also about. Now, what you don't see coming as the Nine of Wands, and this is, again, delegation. So maybe there is some sort of ta-da moment with this Page of Cups coming in for you next week, that you're going to think, actually, now is the time for me to accept the help around me. Accept you've got through the worst part of it, the Nine of Wands. Don't give up, but accept help. So let's see, why do we have the Nine of Wands here? Please and thank you. Straight away, the Page of Pentacles has come out. Got 2 pages now. Pages bring messages. They can also relate to children, for those of you that have children. Why else do we have the Nine of Wands here? Please and thank you for Aries. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is about a bit of self-reflection. I like to see what the Hermit comes out against, because he has his lantern here. I'm jumping ahead here, so let me just explain the Hermit. The Hermit is a major arcana. It is about going within, having a little bit of self-reflection. Again, look at the Nine of Wands here. Pick it up. Look at him looking back, contemplating, thinking. So perhaps there's an opportunity here that you are not going to see coming, whereby you can think, actually, yeah, it's a bit of me time now. So hopefully there's some time for you to take this time for you. So I want to say, I feel like you've given an awful lot lately, Aries. Now, the moon has also come out with that. And this was what the Hermit's lantern was lighting against. So for me, in a reading, when the Hermit comes out and he has a light, I look at the card next to it, and it's almost like they want to highlight this card also. So as well as the self-reflection, as well as looking and taking some help and being able to take some time out yourself, it's reflecting the moon card. Now, the moon card is about confusion, feeling. It can be also about rose-tinted glasses. So it's almost like the rose-tinted glasses are coming off. And this is what's going to happen by going within a little bit and taking time out to have a really good, I want to say, just calm down. Have some time to yourself. The moon card is also about things coming to the surface, information, feelings. Maybe your feelings, you're finally able to express how you feel, because perhaps you've kept things in around people because you've been, perhaps there's something you really want to get off your chest, because this is what the moon does. The moon card is a major arcana, and with the moon itself, in reality, the moon makes the tides rise, makes the waters rise. The message of this card, water in the tarot, is emotions. So I feel like there's something that something's coming around next week you're not going to see coming. I feel like you're going to have a little bit of help from this Page of Cups. Surprise, somebody's going to even put that idea into your head that's going to allow you to say it as it is, even just relax. That's what I want to say. It's not even malicious. There's nothing malicious here. It's just you being able to express openly how you've been feeling and what you want and the way forward too. I feel like there's, again, you finally got a little bit of vision, especially with this Magician. This is also clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is a very studious card. It's about learning. He is all about courses. So for some of you, if you are changing your job, there may be something coming to light, excuse me, whereby perhaps you're going to be getting an assistant and you're going to need to learn to go on a course. You're going to have to learn something about it. But very exciting, very lovely energy here. Whatever is happening, you have got the Sun card here that just backs it up that this is a very positive week ahead for you. Let's see, why do we have the Sun card here for Aries, please and thank you. You've got the Death card. And as you all know, the Death card does not mean death in tarot. It actually means, again, it's the end of something and the beginning of something new. How many cards have you got here that's telling me this? You've got the World card, you've got the Magician, you've got the Ace of Cups. It's just continuous. And you've got the Sun card. So to get the Death card with the Sun card, it means that this is a positive move forward for you. The Death card also can indicate there may be some resistance. I always am drawn to the people in the card that are looking away. It's almost like, no, I'm a bit worried about this move forward. I don't really want to acknowledge it. Now, whether that's you or somebody else around you, whatever it is, it's positive coming out with the Sun card. You've got the Six of Pentacles here too, which is a beautiful card. This is a very, this is a card of exchange, of getting back. So it can be, again, financially. So for instance, if you've lent some money out, the money's coming back to you. If you've applied for a mortgage, perhaps some of you again here, like I mentioned, maybe moving on, there is good news regarding the mortgage offer. On a more spiritual level, this is about the hard work that you've put in, you're finally getting back. And I really feel that for you in this reading. This is all about you, Aries. This is about your emotions and it's your time. And it's almost like there's an acknowledgement here. So whoever you have been helping, whatever situation that you've gone through, it's like it's coming back to you to reward you. Let's do one more on that because actually only 2 came out. No, we'll leave it at that because only 2 came out. So I'm going to listen to that. So beautiful reading for you, Aries. Really pleased with that. Let's have a look because I like to finish off with the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. It's really funny. Before I started the readings today, I do run a Facebook group and I pulled a card from my Facebook group and it was the star card for going into the weekend and it's all about healing. And so that's what drew me to use these oracle cards. And this is exactly what your reading is all about, which just, I think there's a nice, I think we've been through, such turbulent times just lately. Everybody, it seems, within the universe. And it's almost like it's now calming down. It's how it's making me feel. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful card. Birth mysteries. Look at that. It's all about new beginnings again. Rebirth. It's exactly what your reading's about, Aries. The message on this card is, what are you being called to create? What's your next step? You've got the Magician card here, so you know you can do it, whatever it is. But what a beautiful reading. So I do hope you enjoyed that, Aries, as much as I did. Great to be back, and thanks for your patience, and let me know how this resonates with you. Have a great week, and I'll catch up with you soon.